Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few. You have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse. Furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation's early retirement. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe false solar. Some of them require 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for the injuries and loss or divorce litigation that occurs during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore in your home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Bourse Barbecue or Rizzo's Oriental Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice.
Got to make it a death trap.
Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Although in the early retirement...
for security, but...
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Investigating.
That was a nice warm-up.
Investigating. What do you think you're doing? Nothing to optically process.
That's clever. Nice work! Why'd they lock it up? They got the drop on us. Aw, I was hoping we could bring him home. You'd let me have a giant sprat, right, Captain? So long as I fed it? You got that? Who's ready for more?
any luck finding my sprats. Truly? And all safe and sound. Oh, Reginald Please, take this. Now, I've got to... Oh, for the good old days when you...
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety? I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all... It is... What? You mean it's just a sham they perpetuate so they can dispose of the rabble? That's brilliant. To take the most burdensome members of our society and simply remove them. Oh, I'll never doubt the wisdom of the board again. Why, I had no reason to be envious at all. What a relief. Just as any professional should be, even if your profession is violently inclined vagrant. Now then, to the matter. Of course, as we agreed. I'm not one to break a contract. In any event, while I'm deeply grateful for the peace of mind you've brought me, I will need some solitude to fully bask in it.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square?
Your best find this week.
Wish they weren't showing.
We're going to Fallbrook.
Antique wheels, level head. Feeling a little off balance? You need a level head.
Welcome, intrepid adventurer, to Prosperity Plaza, where the shops never close. Now, make your way to the bustling region of Emerald Vale. Prepare to be dazzled by the Vale's breathtaking lava flows, rated the third most impressive in Halcyon.
Why place your...
I'm afraid I can't come down and...
Rizzo's
I think we
Purple
can
Berry
both agree
Punch.
that Maverick
You want a
Johnson
punch?
is the
We got
finest
your
of
punch. For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left. For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
My cousin's in pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
Great! You made it! Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural. No, don't question yourself. Just feel the scene and go with it. We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen. Don't think, kid. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Well, here to stop us at last? All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable. They are? What an unexpected twist! You may have...
Can I shoot someone? Wait, are we the... Doesn't matter. I want...
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us. I see you haven't changed a... I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition... I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day... Yes, even you are I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon trends. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field and the quantaponic chain.
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it. Can you?
Quiet. You're supposed to be in... I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is... Line. Never mind, I think that's... To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut. That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
Whatever he offers you, ask him.
There's my stuff. Walk and talk with me. Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break. Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar, a CCN 76.
Don't you think we ought to go inside?
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
mess with us.
We hope you've enjoyed your trek across the breathtaking landscape of Emerald Vale, Terra 2's most fertile settlement and future breadbasket of Halcyon. Take a moment to enjoy this vista with a can of Spacer's Choice Saltuna before you make your way to Mighty Scylla, Halcyon's biggest asteroid.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Scylla is our colony's busiest mining settlement. But don't take our word for it. Ask one of the hundreds of proud Hephaestus miners going about their work right now. You're in for a real treat, because our last stop takes us to a charming little village outside Stellar Bay, located on Terra 1.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Well, aren't you the However, we can't make good decisions all the time. Consider whoopsie days. Please note that to make a claim under this policy, you must describe your error and also note that doing so nullifies the privacy and dignity clause. I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market. You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork. Of course she is. The paperwork says so.
I like to think she's dead in spirit, but technically, legally, and regretfully, I'm still Marilyn Fenhill.
That's impossible. By all accounts, she was an elegant and classy woman with impossibly fine bones.
That's gotta be the nicest thing anyone's said to me in a long while.
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal and you'd theoretically add the bed. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. I think you have something in your eye. Perhaps I can interest you in our ocular abnormal. That's what can.
I need. You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it. Being a surgeon out there isn't as great as it seems. At least half your day is paperwork and red tape. No amount of money is worth dealing with that. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs. Maybe as line holders or warm bodies? Oh, sure. You've got to wait in line for just about anything in Byzantium, and not everyone has the time or inclination to do it themselves. As for warm bodies, some companies like to keep extra workers on site to look more productive. Oh no! There's lots of paper shuffling and pen clicking that goes on. The really good ones know how to leave sticky notes in just the right places. See, this is why I had to get out of Byzantium. Not sure what comes next for me, though. I've never been much of a planner. Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here? Hate to say it, but Halcyon's already... Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee. Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble? Uh-huh. Well, you keep the money anyhow. One of us has to look out for your interest. It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feely.
You seen Arthur today?
Last time I saw him was...
May the eternal truth guide you.
Hey, thanks again for help.
Welcome to Terra 1, the most Earth-like world in Halcyon. Take a moment to admire the triumph of civilization over nature. And while you're at it, say hello to the local settlers. We hope you've enjoyed this guided tour across the wonders of Halcyon. Please return to the Bureau of Exploration for a special prize.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
You watching the Aether waves last night? What a little surprise. Let's just say it involved a whole mess of toss-ball players and the biggest Magic Queen I ever saw.
Oh gosh, I wish you'd waited for me. Let me see that. I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
What do you think?
Incoming! I better take a look. What's that noise? Something's not right. I'm gonna...
Hey.
More crunch.
Careful where you smoke. The crew bills us for air fuel.
You looking to...
What can I... help?
Hey!
Yeah, huh?
The repair station is currently idle.
Oh my gosh, Felix, you've got to hear this. All right. Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. So I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I don't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And okay, Captain, she's gone. I'm near about vibrating. I'm so excited. So she got here, and after a few minutes, she said, hey, do you have some new parts? And I was like, nah, I used a new. And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she... She stood stock still and just said, oh, real soft. Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person. Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing, but I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and... Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it'd work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulder. It's all on your account, you know? Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met you. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Not today, Sam. I am not in the mood for a deep clean. Oh, all right. Some culprit. Who shall not be named smelled Rizzo's lemon slap on my console. Welcome back. How? Good. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. I'll lock up behind you.
My dear fellow, you...
No, it's... I really do have the worst luck. When I gave you this job, I never expected you'd be so damned competent. The tour's not real, friend. Board shut it down years ago due to unacceptably high rates of fatalities. So I greased a few palms and got the tour up and running again. I outfitted every beacon with a recording device. Live footage of dim-witted mercenaries dying in gruesome ways across Halcyon. Oh, imagine the ratings. Why the hell shouldn't it be legal? I filed the appropriate paperwork, I paid my dues. Look, never mind, just one certified explorer's hat, courtesy of the Bureau of Exploration, with my compliments. Hey!
I tell you what.
I've always loved.
Oh, how grotesque! I always suspected the dramas did no justice to real marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. 2 outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope. Goodness, look at those atrocious contours. The sheer brutality of its design offends the senses and shocks the mind into a state of palpable excitement. I adore it! 1 outfit left. Do hurry, my dear. The bird of inspiration is about to take flight. Like a star, darling. Square your shoulders. Hand on your hip. Eyebrow cocked. Yes. Perfect. My heart is all aflutter. Yes, that's it. I have it. I know exactly what we're doing. Brace yourself, my dear. We're going to call this style Barbarian Chic. The saucy confidence of a spacer. The raw contempt of an iconoclast. The brutish musk of a marauder, and the pièce de résistance, monster leather. 1 part mantiquine chitin, 3 parts hide from a raptidon's flank, and let's say, 8 strips of primal leather. No, make that 10. We're revolutionizing the fashion of Byzantium. Our work is anything but simple. My dear, I have the...
I love Byzantium.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Watch out!
Excellent hit!
Don't mess with us.
Oh, good. A fight.
Incoming!
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
How are you feeling, Mr. Vicar? After your, hallucinations?
Fantastic. But it must be said that the sensation of myself as a separate mind inside a bag of skin was the real hallucination.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. It's quite liberating to realize that one is simply an aperture through which the universe experiences itself, and that all my pain and suffering was of my own creation.
So if...
This town must have looked mighty grand when it was built.
I would have liked to see this place. Before it was all boarded up. I bet it lit up the night. You sure we ought to go this way, Captain?
Here we go!
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
What can I do for you? I've been thinking of a name for this new outfit. Chimera. Crafted from the hides of 3 species of monster. While you were gone, I put in an order for one of my bespoke lapels. Solid gold, diamond encrusted. If those slackwits at HPS are holding my parcel while they wait for a signature. Bureaucracy is so utterly insufferable. Wonderful! I'm giving you authorization to retrieve this parcel on my behalf.
I've always loved that sculpture.
You, sir, are...
I'm afraid I can't.
How may I be of... If you would like to sign for a parcel.
Please remember that Halcyon Parcel Service is not how many... Let me just... It appears that a parcel for Ms. Jolicoeur... Let me see here. A parcel for Jolicoeur... Thank you for allowing HPS to be...
All right, how does this sound? Hey, Mr. Vicar. Do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that ocean stink?
Much about Edgewater, if I'm being truthful. But I'll always be grateful I lived there. For it's where I met you and our captain.
That's really sweet. Vicar?
Out!
Welcome to Halcyon. How many... I must respectfully ask that you calm down, please. If you would like... I see you're familiar.
Of course. If you could just verify for me. Yes, I can see by your eccentric mode of dress that you everything seems to be in order. I hope this has been a pleasant...
I love this end.
Hey, careful. Don't go running around in the middle of a crime scene. Strange times we live in. Radicals and dissidents living within the walls of Byzantium, hiding in plain sight. We found her in her office, working on something perverse. She didn't cooperate, so we had to put her down. Never took her for a dissident sympathizer. Byzantium security regrets any disruption to regular flow of commerce. However, cultural and moral hygiene must always be maintained. Byzantium cultural standards are enforced by Universal Defense Logistics. Universal Defense Logistics, your first and last line of defense in the war against sedition.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square?
The best? What?
Spacer's Choice 2-hour energy group. Watch out for hour 3.
My dear
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka.
So, how...
You cannot understand the problem until you free yourself from the desire for an answer.